99 more wells in Africa to go. You're gonna love this video.
Let's move on, because I wanted to hit something that's a little bit different in terms of just sort of the chaos of the last month, but I thought also it sort of opens the door to a lot of the internet craziness we're dealing with, and how when even good people try to do good things, there is always a price to pay. So this guy, MrBeast, who is huge. He might be is he the #1 YouTuber at this point? He is the #1 YouTuber. The guy's worth $1 gajillion, and he takes his $1 gajillion and he tries to do a lot of good things with his money. So one thing that he was trying to do, or that he not was just trying to do, that he actually did, was build 100 wells in Africa so that African children could get fresh water. You might think that this is pretty good. Here's a little bit of the video when he did this, and then put it up. This is about a week ago.
100 wells we're gonna build in this video. Oh, water! Oh, crap!
You just witnessed a small village in Kenya get access to unlimited clean drinking water in less than a second.
One down, 99 more wells in Africa to go. You're gonna love this video.
Combined, these 100 wells are going to give around 500,000 people fresh water to drink. And after building some more wells on this side of Kenya, we flew south to the school system of Nairiri. And let's just say, they were really happy to see us.
How's it going?
One of the teachers showed me where the students currently get their water, which is from this river. That's extremely unsafe to drink.
This is where your students used to get water from?
Yes.
This is crazy.
At least for this village, we're gonna put an end to it right now.
I don't think this John's gonna fit. I'm a big head. Let's see if we can find some water. It is raining! It's beautiful!
Okay, so obviously it goes on. I'm being told this guy has 209 million subscribers. I have never felt so irrelevant in my life, but he's doing good work. He obviously has earned them and earned all the accolades and the financial success and everything else. But anyway, so he does this thing, and of course there was going to be fallout. So first, let's look at his original tweet on this thing. He said, "We built 100 wells in Africa, go watch." And then Ashley St. Clair, who I've had on the show, Ashley said, "Waiting for someone to call this racist." And then on cue, here's Yahoo News. While American YouTuber MrBeast's goal was to provide clean drinking water for 500,000 people, activists say his actions shamed the Kenyan government and helped perpetuate the stereotype that Africa is dependent on handouts. This eventually got hit with a community note, because this is now the fact-checking apparatus that that Twitter has brought in since Elon took over. Readers added context they thought you might want to know. This is relative to the headline I just read. The two people deriding MrBeast are, one, a Kenyan politician, and two, a woman who founded a 501c3 based in Cambridge, Massachusetts, that raised $131,000 in 2020 and spent $83,000 on themselves. So, all right. This happens with everything. Good people try to do good things. Obviously, the Kenyan government is not doing everything they can to get their own people clean water. He comes in and does it. A Kenyan government official's pissed because it exposes him for being a fraud. And these nonprofit people that basically do nothing also are not happy because it shows that they don't do much of anything. Ian, this is just Internet 101, right?
Yeah, everything is racist, especially good things. I mean, I cannot believe we can watch people who don't have access to clean water getting clean water, presumably for free. You know, they're not paying for this. And people are upset about that. I can't believe we're talking about this right now. Of all the horrendous things that happen in the world, people are angry because a guy decided to go to Africa and get water for people. It's unbelievable. I do think it's funny when politicians and people in American nonprofits get very upset when someone just completely supersedes them and actually goes and does the thing they've been promising to do. Politicians are notoriously inept, and the same is true for a lot of nonprofits out there. Quite often it's just a way to get tax-free money. If you look at the salaries they pay themselves, you look at where the money goes. So many charities have these kind of problems. And so it's obviously humiliating when someone who has a YouTube show, and YouTube is still looked down upon by many people who are still in the mainstream, even though it's where most people go to get content nowadays, when he can just go to Africa and do it. It shames them. They should be embarrassed. But the fact that this is viewed as racist, like, it's racist if you don't provide people with water. We're seeing that in Gaza right now. It's racist if people don't have water. But it's racist if you give them water. I'm starting to think that everything is racist, Dave. I don't know if I'm wrong.
CJ, according to my paperwork here, you are black?
I think so. According to Joe Biden, no. But that's neither here nor there. I think what's crazy about this entire story here is that the people that are complaining, you have the Kenyan politician who obviously is just embarrassed, and you have a woman who lives in Cambridge, Massachusetts, who, for the record, anyone who's been there, that's the home of Harvard University, not necessarily a blue-collar neighborhood there, but you know who isn't complaining? The Kenyan children who now have access to fresh water. Like, this is actually the most insane story. Again, like, I agree. I can't believe that we are even talking about this or have to talk about this, but this always happens. He goes out, he does good, and then people accuse him of being of over, like, abusing his privilege. So helping people in need is abusing. Isn't that what they want? Isn't this like some form of reparation? Like, it's insanity. And as you said, though, like, no good deed goes unpunished these days.